Welcome to Nerd News Today. I'm Matthew, and like many of you, I use earbuds on a daily basis. And I've gone through a few pairs of wireless buds in my lifetime already, and some are definitively better than others. Today, I'm taking a look at a new pair of wireless earbuds from a company named Urbanista. Urbanista is a company based in Sweden that's been around for a little over a decade that makes very sleek and stylish audio products. I met them at a recent tech event and was given a pair of these. This is one of their newest wireless earbuds out, and it's called the Seoul, as in South Korea Seoul. All of their products have names based on locations from around the world, and this particular product is meant for use for mobile gaming, which is very popular in South Korea. I'm not sure if there's actually meant to be a connection or not, but it just kind of worked out that way, didn't it? The set comes in 4 different colors here, including the black I've got today, white, blue, and purple. And according to the packaging, we are promised an unrivaled immersion designed for life in motion. That is a lot of buzzwords here, so let's see if they can actually deliver on all of that. Let's kick off this video here now by doing a good old-fashioned unboxing. So here's again a closer look at what you're getting here with this packaging. I really do like the design of this box. By the way, it is very minimal, very simple, but you're seeing what you're getting up front. I like their logo especially. I like all the fonts choices here. And just so you guys get a better look at the back also, it just has some more details about some of the features that we're going to be talking about throughout this video. There's also a QR code too, in case you're buying this in a store, want to scan it and get some more information about it. But hey, you're watching the video, so you don't really need to do that. So let's go ahead and take this guy out and show you what it looks like. So over here is a QR code to download the app if you want to use that with your earphones as well. But for now, let's actually just pull our buds out. That was easy to do. So let's go ahead and slide these buds out of this little plastic case here, and we'll take a close look at that in a minute. I just want to see if there's anything else here in the box. I assume that it will be, because it doesn't feel like it's totally empty, but right here looks like we have our USB cable, or yep, this looks like a USB cable. This possibly might be something else. Let's find out what's in this little box here. Yep, okay. That's a very small USB charging cable, very small. SMOL, that's how small it is. Very tiny. This is like 6 inches long, maybe a little bit more, but not by much. Pretty sure it's just a 6-inch USB cable. So that's gonna be what you use for when you're ready to give it a recharge. So there you go. Simple, easy to go ahead and just plug it on in, there you go. And it looks like you're also getting some additional sizes of some covers for the earbuds. So consider them replacements or swap outs, but there you guys go. There's 4 additional ones right there, but let's spend some time now actually talking about the headphones themselves and how these guys look. So very sleek, very small case. Looks like it's like perfect pocket size too. I feel like it's a lot smaller than your typical case. It's also a lot flatter, which I do like, because to be quite honest, if I'm on the go, I just want to put these somewhere that's real easy. I will just shove them into my pocket if I can. These look like they're a good size, but like not too small. They're gonna fall out either. And they have a pretty decent weight. They're not heavy, mind you, but they're still solid enough that I'll be able to kind of like feel them in my pocket, which is always good. So let's open them up, and there you guys go. So it already has a pair of covers on these, but obviously you can adjust them for whatever size you need for your ears. On top, it's basically just the same mold, so they comfortably close right on top of it. Here's a closer look at the inside of this case too. Like it looks like just a pair of boots over here. That's just cute. I know it's not meant to be, but it's cute. So yeah, nice mold. Again, good plastic. I like the smallness of the case, like the design, like the logo. Nice smooth plastic with the engraved logo here on the front of it. Very simple, very elegant, just nicely done. Now let's not forget too, on the very bottom we have this little information sack over here. This is going to have all of our instructions on how to use this. There's our quick start guide right over here. So this will tell you how to turn them on, everything you need to know about charging, and it's in a ton of different languages, it looks like. Let's see, maybe, all right, so it looks like it's all in other languages in the bottom, but here you guys go. So it just kind of walks us through again. If you want the full manual, you can go ahead and grab that online. That's the QR code if you want to scan that right now, check it out. Over here, it's going to let you know how to get started, how to connect it to whatever device you're going to pair it with. This is an explanation for some of the touch controls, which I'll be testing out as we go into this, and again, just showing you how to put them into the charger, which I feel like you don't need instructions for, but whatever. I mean, hey, it's letting you know at least how to tell when it's done charging, but this is all fairly intuitive. The way it's been designed is very intuitive, so I don't think you're going to need to worry too much about these things. So, all right. And over here are the buds themselves. Again, very elegant, very simple. Yeah, it's not like I need to talk about any bells and whistles on these at this moment, but as far as the feeling goes, I mean, they feel just as good as really any pair of earbuds I would try out. I like the plastic. It feels like good quality plastic too. This isn't like some weird dollar store plastic, that's for sure. But they feel nice. They definitely feel nice to hold. I like the design, like the feel of them. At this point, really, all I can do is just shove them into my ears and let you guys know how they sound. So let's get to shoving. All right, so apparently as soon as you open this thing up, it's going to start to pair itself with your phones. Let's try that out right now. So I went to my Bluetooth settings, and yeah, you guys can see that the charging case is now blinking. So the lights are blinking, that's letting you know it's trying to look for something. And there it is, there's a whole bunch of, I don't know what other stuff is here, but there's the Urbanista Seoul, so let's click these. Let's start pairing. Sure, very violent, noisy vibrations. Let's go ahead and pair it, and there you go. It is now connected for calls and audio, and you guys can see it is fully charged out of the case. So without further ado, it's time to take it out into the wild, and heck, let's go give them a listen, shall we? All right, so we're out in the field giving this a test run right now, and I'm recording through the headphones, and the spot that I chose to record at is it's pretty decent because it's gonna have a lot of cars passing by, so we're gonna see how well these headphones can block out some of that noise that's going on, because yeah, you can hopefully see in the background, we got a bunch of cars zipping right by me right now. Obviously, I cannot monitor this as we're recording it, so we'll have to wait and see just how rough this is going to sound, if it's going to be rough at all. Hopefully, these headphones do a good job of just really keeping my voice in the main focus and doing its best to ignore all the background noise that's happening. But I guess I'll have to find out in a few moments. And just for the sake of a control right now, all the cars are pretty much gone. There's still some background noise happening, so there's some other cars zipping around further behind me. But this is how I should sound with a lot less noise going on. And now we're just doing a test of some of the ambient sound here. We'll see just how it does with just a little bit of wind, maybe one or two cars passing by. Just checking to see what it's picking up right now as I'm speaking as cars go by. But otherwise, just determining how much background noise it picks up as I'm walking through pretty much an empty field. So curious to hear how this is all going to sound. So that said, let's go ahead back and see how this all came out. All right, so that's our outdoors test. Now I'm inside my apartment testing out how this thing sounds in a stable environment, in a very quiet environment. And well, I can tell you guys, I actually already did the test, and I did also watch back the footage from me outside, and I was pretty impressed by how well it did keeping my voice the way it was, making my voice actually sound like my voice, and maybe not necessarily filtering out the noise around me, but at least just hiding it and focusing on my voice very well. So that was a job well done. And as far as indoors go, well, I already actually did a test run earlier, and again, sounds pretty good to me. I'm pretty happy with how this is sounding. I don't really think it cuts out too much. I will say, because it is a Bluetooth device, if let's say you're on your phone talking to somebody and you start nudging it around, like, yeah, you'll have a little bit of connectivity issues, but I feel like that's just basically kind of par for the course when it comes to anything Bluetooth in that specific price range. Now that I have you here also, I think now's a good time to talk about some of the functionality of the headphones here, and it's super easy. It's one of the things I actually really enjoy about them. So there's basically a few touch controls with the headphones. If you double tap the headphones, that's for either headphone, does not matter which one you do it with. If you're listening to music, that's going to play and pause, or if you're trying to use it for a phone call, that's going to be how you pick up or hang up the phone call. If you tap the left earbud 3 times, that's going to rewind any music. If you tap the right one 3 times, that's going to fast forward through what you're listening to. If you hold down on the left earbud, that's going to enable microphone mode. If you hold down this one here, that's going to enable you to switch into the gaming mode, which is the latency-free gaming mode. And I did try that out also. I'm not going to show you the games I played just because I feel like it's not important, and also I don't want to give anybody free advertising. But yeah, I did try it out, and it works really well. It is very seamless, and I noticed really no lag. If there was any lag, it was pretty much not really noticeable to my ear at all. Or if it was, again, it was just like maybe millisecond difference. I don't really think there was much, though. So overall, it's a pretty strong set of earbuds. And I do concur, because after all, that was me saying that a few days ago. So I've had these wireless earbuds now for about 3 weeks, and I've used them basically every single day, and well, frankly, I really enjoy them. At this point, they've become my go-to earbuds. They feel comfortable in my ears, even on walks that last 30 minutes to an hour, and most importantly, they stay in. I feel pretty confident too that if you were a jogger, you could probably keep these in your ears without worrying about them falling off, but really only if you kind of kept things to a pretty slow pace. Don't try doing any sprinting with these things, or they'll probably plop out. If you do any serious running, you would definitely need something much more stable, but for general use, these are perfect. The instructions that came with the buds are very short, and a full user manual in multiple languages is available from their website, but there really isn't much knowing how to use them that well or effectively. As far as battery power goes, you'll get a reminder at around 30 minutes that they're starting to get low, and then they'll eventually automatically just shut themselves off once it does run out. As for the charging, it's pretty fast though. with the battery life being around 8 hours on a single charge, which is a very solid amount. And if you're wondering, these can also be charged wirelessly. I don't really have any complaints about these earbuds, and my big thing to you would be, if you like these, take a look at their website and see if any other earbuds jump out at you. They make a lot of different designs and styles with looks and features that may appeal to you more than these do. You might not need that latency for the gaming stuff, which, for me, I don't really quite need that either, so there might be a better option for you that doesn't include that. Either way, once you are ready to go ahead and buy these, please use my Amazon affiliate link in the description below to pick up a pair of these or anything else from Urbanista. If you use those links, it helps out this channel at no extra cost to you. So as for me, I'm giving these earbuds a definite recommend. Now that said, Urbanista does have another product coming out very soon, which is very cool, and that's what actually attracted me to them in the first place. They've got a pair of solar-powered headphones and also a solar-powered speaker. Hopefully we'll be taking a look at those, or I guess really a listen to those, at some point down the line. So consider that a preview for what may be coming next, but until then, I'm Matthew, this has been Nerd News Today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.